Bam, bam, bam. I don't make her cry anymore, thank God. I don't make her cry anymore. I don't make her cry anymore. Yes. This is HOB. If you have not known me before, you have seen me today. This is me, HOB. Don't give me that name, Laughter Mama. But when you want to go ahead, give me the name. And welcome to my YouTube channel once more. I thank every one of you for being part of this wonderful family. It's a wonderful family. We all laugh, laugh, laugh is what we do. Yes, I don't know if you're out there and you have made your mother cry before. Please let me know. Somebody might ask, hey, what is she talking about today again? Yes, so it happened. It's real. Have you made your mother cry before? And for the young ones, I ask this question again now. Has your mother cried before you, or have you seen your mother crying because of you? If you have seen your mom cried because of you, let me know in the comment section. Comment, comment, comment. Here we come. Should I say, Mommy, sorry, I made you to cry? I don't know. But I have to say, Mom, I'm sorry. I made my mom cry. I've made my mom to cry severally, to be honest. I've made her cry. She has cried, re-cried. You know when somebody cries? Tears coming out of her eyes. Sometimes she sits on the floor and she cries out. She cries and cries. As she's crying, she's calling my name. I feel really bad to imagine that it could happen, but it did happen. Even as I'm saying this story now, I really feel so emotional about it, but it's what I have to share. Sometimes when you go around or you just visit one or two people, even if you don't visit, they come around, some tell you, oh, my son made me cry, my daughter made me cry. You'll just be wondering, how did they do it? Did they beat you as a mom? How did they make you cry? We just keep asking ourselves, how is that possible for your child to make you cry? But in my own case, it was really possible. I made my mom really cry like she was. What happened? What did I do? I know you would like to know what I did by making my mom to cry. Ask me, what did I do? You know, when people are having children, either boys or girls, whichever one you pray for, whichever one you have along the line, it's not always easy. You understand? It's not always easy having children. In some homes, the girls are more than the boys, which we don't blame any party for that, either the parents or, you know, we don't blame anyone. It's God that gives. So the boys can be naughty in homes, likewise the girls. Like I said, I used to be a tomboy. Growing up was just, that was my own lifestyle, you know. So on this fateful day, something happened. My mom, I'll first introduce the kind of person that she is so that you just have an idea of who she really is. My mom, she's a very beautiful woman. Actually, she's so beautiful. She's a very beautiful woman, very humble, down to earth. She likes fashion a lot. She does. And I think my family took after that from her. She loves fashion. She goes for the latest clothes, the best things that she feels she can achieve or acquire. So it was like that growing up. I really do admire her. But she wasn't extravagant or expensive. She was that kind of woman that really, she works so hard. She still do work so hard. Thank you, ma'am. On this fateful day, as I'm saying, I don't want to laugh, but let me laugh because most of us out there, we must have offended our parents in one way or the other, either intentionally or not intentionally. We must have done different things to them. And that will make them start thinking, oh, who sent this child? Yes, some of them, when they cry sometimes, they say, oh, how did I get this child now? This child, oh God, why did you give me this child, horrible child, horrible. It's not the child's fault or the parents' fault. Growing up in some homes is like that. You hear the mom, some even parents go as far as cursing. How did this child come into this family? Where did I get this kind of child from and all that? But I tell you one thing, those child, some parents curse, and they just think, oh, this is the end for them. It's not. One thing, those children might be behaving the way they behave because they seek the parents' attention and the parents are not giving it to them. Another thing, the children might just be those clingy ones that are clinging so much on their parents. So anytime they see they are out of their parents, they start out of their parents' sight, they start behaving funny, destroying things or doing things to seek their parents' attention. That's from me. Anyway, that's what I've seen in most kids, in most children, So, and sometimes when the parents get so attached to these children, they will still want to push them away. They want to let them, it's like the attachment is choking them now. Let me use that word. And they really want these children to be independent now, not depending solely on them. And by the time they try to push these kids off, sometimes you find this double reaction. The children are reacting in another way, and the parents are also reacting in another way. But that's not the main thing for today. I'm saying all this so that you can grab certain things from relationship between parents and their children. Some relationship between parents go so smoothly that, there's no ping command, everything is going so smooth. But why for some, who even turns out to be one of the best children that I've seen, there's this confusion at the initial stage, because when you send that child will grumble, we talk, we shout, we look for a child to hit, and a lot is going on in the house. The mother will be angry, the father will be angry. Oh, I caused this child. It has even gone to the extent that some parents, they've disowned their children for certain reasons. Oh, that boy is no longer my son. That girl is not my daughter anymore. You hear the father saying it. I don't want this child anymore. And the mother says the same thing to them. Because the child have, soiled the family's name. They've done this, they've done that. That wasn't my own case anyway. So don't go there. Because I know some people will be thinking now, oh, was she disowned? No, I wasn't. Not close to that. Hey, wait. I wasn't disowned at all, or, threatened by both parents. For the parents' side, oh, good. I would say it was good. It was good rapport, good relationship. But we had our bad days and our good days anyway. We had the days we could go, oh, mommy, no, daddy, no. Then we had the days we could do, oh, yes, daddy, yes, mommy. Even you listening to me, you know what I'm talking about. Amongst children, it does happen. Among even the big boys, big girls, the ones that call themselves big boy, 16, 15, 17, it does happen. Then for the girls, that one, you see the girls, when they get to, let's say, what age should we really start from? Let's say from 15, 16, oh, good there, don't go there, stop there, come back, good, yeah, mommy, no, daddy, yes, I am a big girl. Those are the things we start hearing. I'm a big girl, I'm a big boy, I can do it on my own. I'm right, hey, stop, mommy, let me do it, oh, yes, okay, kiss. It all falls in different forms. Today, a child can be so loving. Tomorrow, there can be little fracas in the home or arguments. Another day, it could go so smooth. But no one does it so perfect. It takes by the grace of God anyway. So that's why as we try as parents to do the bit we can, we still pray to God to give us the strength to carry on as parents. So in my own case, we were good as kids. We had our good and bad days. It wasn't all rosy, all true. There are days we could argue in the house. There are days we could fight ourselves as children. There are days, things could just be so quiet. Nobody is talking. So on this fateful day, actually, how old was I then? I was already 15. At least a 15-year-old child should be able to do something for parents without them standing at the back of that child to say, hey, you must do this or you must do this. So let's take that. That's what I think. So as at that time, even 11 years old could cook, could do things for family members, even the whole house, carry things like that is what they have to do. 11, yes, 10, yes. I started cooking even at less than 10, age 9. I was already cooking and doing those domestic things at home like I was already a woman. I had a lot of responsibilities being bestowed on me at the age even 10, 11, 12, like that. I was already holding the keys to my mom's storage room where she keeps things that she didn't want anybody to have access to. So you could see that I had a lot of responsibility growing up as a child. But on this day, she gave me a dress. She was going to go somewhere with friends, and she spent a lot of time, a lot of energy was put on this beautiful dress. Oh, don't make me cry. I don't want to cry, but it did happen. On this beautiful dress for my mom. Anytime I remember this day, I just died temporarily. I died. Oh, I wish she's saying this now. So on this fateful day, I had this dress. She gave me this dress because they brought it back from the sewing mistress. It took time. It took weeks, It was with some group of people. They had the special design for the dress they were all going to make. And eventually, she came home with the dress. I can remember, I see the excitement in her face now. She called me, oh, at last, this woman made my dress so beautiful. Oh, and the occasion was going to be for the other week, upper week. Then she was taking a bath in the bathroom and she told me, can you help me iron this dress? To be honest, there was really nothing to iron in that dress. I don't know why my mom asked me and she gave it to me to iron. The dress was beautiful. Everything was perfect. And I took it. I took that dress in without any bad intentions in my heart. I went straight to the room. The table was there, ironing table. Put a dress on it. Oh no, stop. We can be naughty. We can talk. We can talk and talk and talk. I was doing this thing. I wasn't really paying attention. I wasn't concentrating. If I was, what happened wouldn't have happened anyway. So I put that iron. She was taking a bath. She was singing. I could hear her singing from the bathroom because she was all full with excitement. I'm going, rah, 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 rah. As soon as I put that iron on that thing, because some part of the clothes, they had the light, those transparent and easy things, clothes that could burn easily. Let me use that word also. They had beads and all. I was just being naughty. Let me be honest. Because one, I wasn't really concentrating. I was talking to my other sisters and I was telling them, oh, as soon as mom leave, this is where we are going to go because we had our own program too. We were going to go out. So my head was kind of thinking, oh, really fun for me too. Fun, hey. So I will use this opportunity to say to children, to say to people, if you are doing something for someone, just pay attention. It won't cost you so much because that thing might mean so much for that person. It might mean a lot. And if you just don't pay attention to what you're doing and there's a little mistake in it, that might just be problem for the person. So that's why I'm saying what I'm saying. Just little attention could help. Any little thing could just help. So I took that dress, I placed the iron on it. The next thing, oh my God, no, this is no area. As I lifted the iron up, in short, the smell, I knew something was wrong. And the foolish me, oh no. I put the iron back again on another section of the dress. I put it there, and I heard my mom in the bathroom was talking. Is it not my dress that is burning? Because she could smell. And as soon as I heard her voice, what happened next? I'll tell you. She didn't beat me. She didn't beat me before she could come out from that bathroom. Oh no. I left that iron and started running. Why? Simple thing I could have done was to lift the iron up. Even for safety, just switch off that thing from the wall. I left it, I started running, and she came out with a towel on her, on her chest, and she was calling my name. Come back, come back, come back. I ran and ran, and I stopped halfway. I was looking at my mom. She went back into the room. She put up the iron, raised her dress up, came with it to the door, and showed it to me. She was showing it to me. She showed it to me and she said, look at what you've done to my dress. You did this. And she started crying. She cried. Oh my goodness. That was so emotional. I felt so touched. She cried and she stood there crying. My heart ripped. Every part of me ripped. Oh, it was so emotional. I wished I could turn back the hands of the clock and turn everything back again for her, but I couldn't. I just watched her looking at me and she was crying. She cried so much for that dress. She did cry. It's okay. I don't want to go there. That was why I heard this, because anytime I talk about that, I become very emotional. But I was trying to do something to distract my attention from it, so I don't go emotional this time. Anytime I'm telling this story to anyone, I just go so emotional. So today, I said I will share this story, but if I'm going to share this, I have to distract myself with something. And I brought this, and I was playing with this, and it did help a little way. And she cried so much. She was crying, she heard it, and she cried and cried and cried. Then later, she said, come in. Mothers will always call back their children. She didn't want me to keep running. She didn't want me to go out of the house just running like that. She then said, come in. And the funniest thing, she didn't beat me. She didn't beat me, but she cried. For 1 week, I remembered my mom was still, anytime she just gets up in the morning and she will cry and cry. And the way the thing got burnt, she brought it back to the sewing mistress, and the woman promised that they would be able to use the scarf, because they had some part of it that was left, to amend that section. Unfortunately, she wasn't going to get it too soon. And for that, she couldn't attend that program. She was going to go with her friends. She eventually didn't go. And that was the story. She was home. Weeks came. It wasn't ready. And it took another ages for it to be ready. And when they eventually brought it back, she wasn't ready for anything anymore. Because her friends, they've used theirs, everybody have gone, and it was all over. So that's my story. So I'm happy I've shared this today, because I think it will do a lot of things for me. It will relieve me of the pains that I've been going through for years. I go through it anytime I remember that story. But now that I know I've pushed this story out, I feel in my heart that will help. She never grumbled after that day or talked about it. But I know today, now that I've said this thing, if I push this video out and she listens to this story, she will remember again, and she's gonna laugh. She's gonna give me a call and laugh. So that is the idea. There are always things for us to talk about, things for us to remember. If you have made mistake of any kind before in your life, let me know. Feel free. Let's share. Let's talk. This is a forum for us to talk. Keep talking. amazing. It will relieve you of work stress. It will relieve you of a lot of things. So if you have come across this channel by any chance, or you've been following me, thank you. And if you are a new subscriber here, thank you. This is me. This is how I do my things. I just sing and dance along, laugh along. I saw one of my subscribers and she said, you seem to have all energy to, to laugh when you are doing your videos. Laughter is free. It's free. Let's dance. It's free. The hair is free. So that's my story. Join this family. Every day be a friend. And let's talk business. Business. Business in my studio. We can talk business. Thanks for being part of us. And don't forget, subscribe, thumbs up, share. And please don't burn your mother's clothes or your father's clothes, or, you know, don't. Just pay attention to what you're doing. That's the secret. Pay attention and let's do it right, because we can do it right. It's not like it's always right every day, but let's try. Let's do the right things more.